Correct. An equation, 7th graders, is a math sentence with an equation at the end. I'm sorry, with an equal sign at the end. And that's what lesson 2-4 is about. Open your book, AJ. Open your book, Max. Lesson 2-4. Notes open, because I'm going to be adding some notes to this as I teach this to you. Sit down, Max. Emily.
What page?
Page 82. Page 82, they give you some examples of equations. 9 plus 2 is 11. X plus 7 is 37. A plus negative 3 equals 2A plus 5. They all have equal signs in them. Here's another one. What's the difference between these two? What's the difference between these two, Merlin? What's the answer? What do you mean? This has an equal sign, so this is an equation. What's this called, Sam?
An expression.
An expression, thank you. So, one of the things we're going to talk about today is whether or not a given number is a solution. Now, what would a solution be? What does it mean if it is a solution? You need to write this down. I'm going to write this on the board. Get ready. A solution. A solution is a number that makes the equation true. All right? Write that down. A solution is a number that makes the equation true. Okay? So, does 4 make the equation true? What can we do with these two terms? AJ? We talked about this yesterday. Who knows? Luke, what can we do with those two terms? AJ, look up here. Is that why you didn't? You can add them. You can add them. What can you do? You can add them. What would it be? AJ, if you add them. No, 21 is, no. 3n plus 4n is 7n. Are you looking up here?
Yeah, but I just...
Okay, 7n. So, we can add these because they are what, Gray?
Because they're like terms.
Because they're like terms. They both have n's. They're both variable terms, they're called, right? They have the same variable. What is the variable? No, what is the variable? What's the letter? N, yes. Right, how many are there? 7 total. What is that 7 called? What's the name for that 7, Amelia? It starts with a C. Coefficient. Tells you how many n's there are. 7 of them equal 21. Now, look at this question. Is 4 a solution? Is 4 a solution? Meaning, if we put 4 into this equation, does it make it true? Nope, what we have to do is check that. 7 times n. So we put 4 in instead of n. That equals 28, right? And that does not equal 21. So 4 is not a solution. Okay? Or we could write true or false. If the directions say to write true or false, then we would write false on this one. Okay? Or no, it is not a solution. What is the solution? 3. Yep. N equals 3. So if it said, is 3 the solution, then you would write, yes, 3 is the solution. Does that make sense, everybody? What an open sentence. This is called an open sentence. Okay? Because it has a variable in it. It has the n in it. If it has any variable in it, then it's called an open sentence. Okay? All right. Let's go to our assignment. Let's start on that. Find the reteaching side first. Read number 1, Luke. Reteaching side, number 1. Quiet, please.
180 miles per hour. Like, TV time of 10 TV 4 hours.
Can T be 4 hours? So, if you rode 180 miles at 60 miles per hour, assuming that you're riding a motorcycle or something, I guess. So, the expression that they're describing is 60 miles per hour equals 180 total miles. What would we have to do? What variable is missing? Gives you what letter?
T.
T. So T equals time in, you know what time, is it minutes, seconds? It's in hours, right? So we're going to write hours. Now, how would we put this into the equation? What would we do is 60. You rode 180 miles at 60 miles per hour. Let T be the time it took. What do we have to do? What operation is we're looking at? Times T, right? Times T. So that's what you should write first. 60 times T is 180 miles. Then, can T be 4? Is 4 the solution? You'd have to check. Yeah, 60 times 4 is what? 240. So that is not the solution. You write no. Circle it. Okay. Write no and circle it. So that's number 1. And that's what they want you to do. Okay, number 2. Ernie scored 8 more points than Mike. Ernie scored 20. Let P be the number of points Mike scored. Alright? So to put this together, let's draw a model so we can see this. Okay? Ernie scored 8 more. So on the side, draw a line and label it E for Ernie. Ernie scored some points, and Mike scored some points. Who scored more? Who scored more? Ernie did, yep. So Mike scores a little less. How many more did Ernie score? Max?
8 more.
8 more. So then this extra part is 8, right? Yep. Let P be the number of points Mike scored. So we know that this is P, because this is how many points. Right? Then it says, Ernie scored 20 points. So this bar equals, this bar equals 20. Now, let's put this into an equation. 20 minus 8, or P plus 8 equals 20. All right? P plus 8 equals 20. Can P be 12? Yes. Right, 12 plus 8 equals 20, and write yes. Okay? What letter is missing right here? If this amount is P, then this is also P. Okay? Models really help you to write equations. They're really, really helpful. If you can model an equation, you can write them, okay? So, what I would like you to do for tomorrow is to finish this side. Try doing a model to write it, and then do 1 through, do 2 through 18 on the back side. 2 through 18. So finish the 2, so that's 11 problems. 2 through 18 on the practice side, and finish 3 and 4 on the front side.